Hello, everyone. This is Rico Enriquez. I just wanted to share with you all a simple how-to on how to run basic scoring reports on Accuplacer uh, for TSIA2 so that you can give those to your teachers at your campus or your principal or your CCMR PLC team meeting at your campus. There's various reasons why you might want to print one of these reports or make an Excel sheet of them. So I'm going to go over that right now, and I'm going to keep it very simple. There are so many different kinds of reports that you can create. You can create your own reports, custom reports, and that's what we're going to look at today is how to set up a custom report because I want you to know how to do that. So I'm sharing my screen. And what I want you to notice here as you log into Accuplacer, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the reports area. At first, it'll look like this, and you just click on reports. Then you go to custom reports right here. Click on custom reports. Once you're in custom reports, you probably won't have a query unless you've already loaded one that you use all the time. And you can certainly keep using that and just change the dates on it, but you don't need to do that. What you'll do to build your first custom report is click on step one, select fields, and you'll enter in basic information first, but then you'll also enter in the test scoring area. I mean, what test scores are you wanting? So let's do the basic information first. And what I would recommend is date of birth, and you can hold the control key down on your keyboard to select more than just one. First name, obviously, the high school, and you just kind of scroll through here and pick what you want. Institution name, last name. I'm going to go ahead and put in middle initial. If you wanted proctor name, you could put that in there if you wanted to. Site ID, all of this information you could add if you wanted to. I would definitely choose test end and test start so you could see how long the student was on the test and the student ID. Make sure you pick those for sure. And what you do is you move these over from the available fields to the selected fields section by just clicking this top arrow. And then we go, now you have your basic information that you want on your report, your custom report. So now we got to enter in the test scores that we want to see. So you got all these test scores, right? Don't get lost in the soup of all that. Go right to the bottom, and you're going to find TSIA2. And you want to click these. And move them on over to selected fields. Next, so we have the basic select fields area done, and the rest is easy. We go to step two, and we got to set a date parameters of, they have this last 30 days, but you could do a custom date range if you want. It's really up to you. You might want to set this according to what kind of testing administrations you're doing. But I'm just going to, as an example, set a custom date range. And my range is going to be January 1st. I think the max that it can do is a whole year. But I'm going to set January 2nd to today's date, which is the 25th on a Friday at 4:50 p.m. I'm not going to you don't have to put these times in unless you really need to, unless you're nudging it up right to the time that you started a test. That's certainly okay. The rest of this you don't need to worry about. Go to, right here, score options. You can select things there if you wanted to. I usually don't. And let's go to grouping and sorting. So what you'll do here on grouping and sorting is you can select what kind of sort you want, a primary, a secondary, tertiary sort. I typically don't do that. You can go to output formats and come in here and select how you want this. Typically, you want to get a CSV for sure, and the date format will look like this right here. I would include a header in the output file so you'll know what those fields are reporting on, so that you'll know what that data is in reference to. So if you want to save the custom report you created, real simple. Make sure this create new query is selected, and you just enter in a name for your query. I'm just going to put general query test so I don't confuse it with something else that I'm looking at. And you can save that query, and then you can pull it up anytime you need to run a report. You don't need to do all this. You just run the report based on the query selection, change the dates, and that's all you need to do. The next part of this is clicking the submit button, which I'll do now. And if you did everything right, you'll see this pinwheeling a little bit, and it does take a little bit of time depending on how much data that you're trying to pull. And then it gives you a little indicator saying download, and you'll click download, and that file should appear up here. Select your file. Now let's see if it populates the data for us. Looks like it's wanting to work, and here it is. Let's see if we can bring it over here. And here's what one of these reports looks like. And you can see the headers at the top, and you can expand these however you want. You know how to do Excel. So that's the basics on how you run one of these reports. If you need extra support or help, let me know. You can reach me at 432-456-5234, and I'll be happy to help you or channel you to the right direction for help. Thank you very much.